friends, and welcome back to Stan's Cutlery Universe. And do you know what day it is? It's Wednesday. It's Wizbang Wednesday. Today I'm doing a fixed blade. What? A fixed blade from Stan? Nobody would have ever imagined that. Yeah, right. Well, anyways, here we go. It is a Timber Rattler TR-18. These are good knives, but I'm calling it a Wizbanger because it is, frostwood. A lot of people associate frostwood with it. It's got a little bit of pitting and rust and stuff. And I just wanted to show you what I do with knives like this. And there's nothing wrong with them. It's just sometimes you get them, and they're just, here's the sheath. It's a decent looking piece. It's got the verdigris on the snap there. You can see it. It's a common thing with inexpensive, especially Pakistani knives. And like I said, it does not mean that they're bad by any means. It does not mean that. But what it does mean is sometimes these more inexpensive or whiz-bang gas station knives, because I could see this at a gas station, it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't mean they're bad. It just means sometimes they need a little extra love. So what we're going to use here is a sunshine cloth. I heard about these through a couple people on YouTube. And with me, I like to put some of these rubber glovey things on because you get some really nasty stuff. And they say to use a sunshine cloth right till it's gone. So here, let's see. The doctor is in. I don't know why I had to say that. Sorry. I apologize. This cloth, as you can see, has been very, very used. But let's see what we can do here. Can we make this whiz-bang knife a shining, stellar example of what a superior piece of cutlery should look like? And I'm not putting down Timber Rattler knives. I actually like them very, very much. They are a good budget-friendly knife as far as I'm concerned. A lot of people don't like them because it's Pakistani, but you know what? If I'm not out there going to beat the holy heck out of it, or I don't think I can't sharpen my knife, can't carry a sharpener with me into the field, then I guess I wouldn't take one. But if you feel you can carry a sharpener with you into the field, then, take one. I will admit their steel's not always the greatest. It's weird because you can have the same knife, same model number, everything, and one will hold a great edge, the other one won't. It's got to be the metal treatment. It's got to be the treatment. It's got to be the heat treat. But I'm not an expert on that. I have never tried to say I am. So yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about that. And I'll put a link down to these sunshine cloths to the Amazon where I found them down below. It's my affiliate link. If you choose to use it, cool. If not, hey, that's cool too. I don't care. I just want to give you an easy way to find them, because even this dirty, it says to use it till it's wore out, till like it's worn through is how they say it actually. Even this dirty of a cloth, it still does a miraculous job. And I am not going to be able to fix that. That is plating. That feels like that is plating. I'm 99% sure. I'm going to rub on it a little bit, see if I can. Yeah, that's plating loss. Well, you know what? You can't win them all. But, let's see how good we can get it. I mean, you're not going to, with anything, you're not going to put plating back on unless you do, some plating, and then you have to take everything and take it apart, put it together, but I'm not that worried about it. These knives I got them in a lot. I want to say I paid like $6 or $7 each. I could be wrong. Could be up to $10. I don't remember. I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything. I just truly don't remember. See what it can do on this verdigris. They're not designed to take verdigris off, I don't think. And verdigris is a coin collecting terminology. And I know it's other things too, but it's where you get green growth on coins from being kept in polycarbonate holders, which are bad, actually eats into the coin and stuff. And like if you want to have them graded, the grading companies doesn't do good on verdigris. The grading companies will not even grade them with that on there because it's so detrimental to the coin. But now let's take a good look at this. Man, that cleaned up nicely. For that little quick wiping down, like I said, I'm not going to be able to get rid of that. That is actually damage to the plating, but this is the TR-18 surgical steel, Pakistan, Feels really nice in hand. This is just a nice little daily carry, or if you're out in the back 40 carry, just a little get things done type of knife that yeah, just a decent little knife with a little cleanup. Came out really nice. I really like the way you can see the wood grains, the different layers of coloring there. I think that's cool. And I truly do like frostwood. And again, I've said it in the past. I don't know if that's because as a kid, most of my knives are Pakistani, and I got the frostwood bug, which is, hey, that's quite possible. Doesn't really bother me none. I like the looks. One of these days, I'll actually have to show my whole frostwood pattern, frostwood collection. I got a lot of them, and they're inexpensive generally. Every once in a while, you pay up for one, but they're generally inexpensive, and I just think it's a colorful, neat way to have an interesting collection that won't break the bank. Look at that. Look how much better that looks now. Yeah, these sunshine claws are they're phenomenal. I'm glad whoever I seen. I know Bubba was one, and then there's another Bubba's EDC, and then there's another one I seen them on. But they're just phenomenal. And yeah, that's enough about the cloth. But what do you think about these timber rattlers? And inexpensive. I know a lot of people are going to tell me, oh, it's a waste of money on buying Pakistani knives, and you know, some aspects I'd agree. And what I mean by some aspects is I look at them sometimes. I look at them. I'm like, man, for this lot of four knives, I paid $46. So is like $11 a knife, 11.50, I guess. You know, some people be like, man, you could have bought yourself a nice sod buster or something. And I agree. I agree. But I collect knives not only for the usability of them, because knives ultimately are a tool. You know what I'm saying? But I collect them also for the fun, the pleasure that they give me when I get a new knife in and I look at it and I go, man, that's a nice looking piece. Or like these that need a little bit of touching up, and you're like, man, is that a diamond in the rough? Is that going to come out and just be like, mwah, this wow? You're going to be so happy with it. And that's for me, knife collecting is the enjoyment of, well, the hunt for one, two, finding something that you didn't know you'd liked initially, like you see it at a store, whether it's brand new knives or older, vintage knives, you didn't know you was going to like initially. You get your hands on it and you go, man, that's a pretty cool piece. I really, really like that. Or, you know, or is it, I don't know. I don't know what the right thing is to say about it. There's just so much that can be said about knives. I truly enjoy collecting them, and I just enjoy acquiring them too. Maybe I'm a hoarder. Probably am. Probably am. But hey, I appreciate you watching this Whiz Bang Wednesday. Hopefully you have a great day, this last day of April 2025. Man, the year is a 1/3 over. Yeah. Wow. Seems like just yesterday was New Year's. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. Live long. All right. Sorry. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Live long, prosper, and collect your own way.